Picture this, 146 AD, a Roman merchant standing in the Forum. The sun setting over those massive marble columns. It's golden light everywhere. This man's got it all. Gold status, power, everything. Everything except time. Fast forward 2,000 years. That's me. 2 a.m., some random coffee shop staring at my phone. Bank account flashing red. I got debt, I got stress. I got nothing. Nothing except the one thing that merchant would have traded his entire empire for. This is the story of how an old man I met in a park taught me something that shattered everything I thought I knew about money. And if you're working your ass off but still broke, you need to hear this. I was 23 years old, working 60 hours a week, grinding, hustling, doing everything they told me to do. I was broke. Every single month, same story. Paycheck hits, bills disappear, nothing's left. I kept telling myself, I'm building a future. I'm investing in my career. This is just temporary. But man, I was exhausted. Anxious, trapped in a cage I built myself. One Sunday morning, I'm walking through this park trying to clear my head, trying to figure out where I went wrong. And that's when I saw him. Old man, sitting alone on a bench, feeding pigeons, long white beard, these old robes, but his eyes, man. His eyes looked like he'd seen everything. And the crazy thing, he looked free. Like he didn't owe anyone anything, didn't need anyone's approval, just at peace. I don't even know why I sat down. Maybe I was desperate. Maybe something just pulled me there. He smiled, not at me, at the birds. You look like a man who's run out of something, he said. Money, I replied. I'm always out of money. He chuckled, not in a mean way, in a sad way, like he'd heard this 1,000 times before. No, son, you're out of time, and you don't even know it yet. Time. Man, I thought this dude was crazy. I needed money. What's he talking about? Time. But something told me to stay. To listen, he reaches into his coat, pulls out 3 things: a gold coin, a broken watch, and a seed. Just sits them on the bench between us. The Romans, he said, built an empire on gold. They believed wealth was measured in coins, in marble, in conquest. But when that empire fell, their gold couldn't buy them one more sunrise. Time buried them all. Then he held up that broken watch. This is what you're doing, right now, every single day. You trade hours of your life, irreplaceable, unrepeatable hours, for coins. Then you spend those coins on things that steal even more of your time. The debt, the stuff, the distractions, the Netflix, the scrolling. You think you're poor because you lack money? You're poor because you're spending time like it's infinite. Man, when he said that, something cracked open inside me. He held up the seed. But this is different. Plant a seed today, and time works for you. Invest an hour in learning, in building, in creating something that grows while you sleep. The ancient farmers knew this. Every season, they planted, not for today, for tomorrow. They were stewards of time, not slaves to gold. I felt it right there on that bench. I wasn't a builder. I was a consumer. I was trading my mornings for a paycheck I hated. My evenings for Netflix I didn't even enjoy. My weekends for recovering from a life I didn't even want. I had been working my entire adult life, but I had never once asked myself, what am I building? The old man stood up, picked up his bag. You have more time than the richest emperor in history ever did, but only if you stop spending it like a fool. And then he just walked away. Here's what I learned that day. Here's what history taught me. The rule of time. Every hour you trade for money that disappears is gone forever. But every hour you invest in skills, in systems, in assets that compounds. That merchant in the Roman Forum, he had gold, but no tomorrow. You have tomorrow. but you're trading it for gold that vanishes. Ancient wealth wasn't measured in coins, man. It was measured in olive groves that fed families for generations, in knowledge passed down through centuries, in time spent building something that outlives you. The question isn't, how do I make more money? The question is, what am I building with the time I have left? I never saw that old man again, but I think about him every single morning, because I finally understand, I'm not broke. I'm just spending the wrong currency. The Romans fell because they forgot that empires are built with time, not gold. You'll fall too if you keep trading your life for things that don't matter. History doesn't repeat, but it echoes. And right now, it's whispering to you. Your time is running out. Build something. If this story changed something in you, if you finally see what you've been trading away, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share this with someone who's trading their life for nothing, and subscribe to Finance Simplified, because the past holds the key. You just have to listen.